the Ghana cedi has solidified its position as the standout performer among global currencies. The gold board has already begun to fulfill its objective.
The appreciation of the cedi, for me, we had anticipated. Those are some of the reasons why you are seeing an appreciation of the currency.
We
have a good shot at the 2028 election.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia NPP as a political party, there be a mistake. Abusia mamu akwaba ebiem emra jumadie so as usual. Many abusia penny kofu so aduomi ena sanhia ensema ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu yeba be di ho nkomo na bibia ay kama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene NDC aban ensem bebre ere free wo maso ye eba enema bebre so ena omudi gugu akwam se de beya oman Ghana ebe fa ne ntoma pa efra finance minister Ato Forson ede ensem bebre ena ba be tudwa baransa na ebe rasan semnim no yenko na yedi kanko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho ore nsem bebre ena tudwa afa sidia ehon ye din ama dollar no eba fom sa no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ache na adwen afa ho o se sidi na ehon ye din sa no enye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enye Ato Forson nebom ejina bibi so eyede ban ena Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka ho asem afa so o se 2028 MPP for Mfanimra se MPP for Mfana ma womuntimi wini election no edi enti na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka say quick one yani kanko tiemra na minimi say ba enkomo bebre e wacha abusuan pani kofu so adiomi eba be di ho nkomo.
The appreciation of the cedi that we have seen recently, I think one of the things that if you ask a simple question to the NDC to point out exactly what policy they have implemented that has resulted in the appreciation of the cedi, they cannot tell you one that has been implemented, not sort of talked about, but actually implemented. They cannot tell you one such policy. They only pass their budget in March. They've not even issued any contracts and paid for anything, pretty much. So you cannot ascribe what is happening to the currency to a policy that they have implemented. There's no such policy that has been implemented that has had that impact yet. For me, we had anticipated the impact of gold in this economy. I talked about it when we got into dire straits in 2022. And I said that when you look at Ghana being the largest gold producer in Africa, our reserves of gold at that time was 8.7 tons. You look at US, they have 8,000 tons. UK over 2,000 tons, same with France, and so confidence in your currency, because people know whenever, because the gold, why I went for gold is that you don't need to export to get gold. You need to export cocoa to get foreign exchange, timber, oil. You need to turn it abroad. But as for Ghana, you just need to dig it or pay for it with cedis. So it was a much easier way to do it. And so we started the gold purchase program. And in 2 years, Bank of Ghana had bought $5 billion worth of gold. 5 billion. Remember, we are going to IMF just for 3 billion and going through all sorts of hoops. But in 2 years, we had bought 5 billion. So we increased the gold reserves in Ghana from 8.7 tons to 30 tons. So for 65 years after independence, we only had 8.7 tons. But in just 2 years, we went to 30. And so that is a big backing for the currency. I mean, they have been in office so far. They've not even increased it by 1 ton. 1 ton, one. not a single 1 ton. They haven't increased it by, so, but, people, after all the noise of the election, people are paying attention to our reserves. That is one thing, which we have built to 30 tons. Secondly, you've mentioned that the US dollar itself is on the decline globally. And that has also strengthened. If you go to Zambia, for example, the kwacha has gained a lot of ground also because you have the US dollar declining in value because of what is happening in the US with all of that. So I think those are critical. And then there's the third element, is that they are not spending. I mean, if you are managing an economy, you have to pay your bills. They are not paying IPPs, for example. This is why the doomsday is so acute. And they are not paying contractors. So when you are not spending, there's less pressure on your currency. So those are some of the reasons why you are seeing an appreciation of the currency. So I think that the NDC in government is being exposed in just 5 months. And by the time they hit 4 years, I think you will see a big clamor for the MPP to come back into office. I think you will see that. Also, when you look at Ghana, people usually after 8 years, get tired of governments. This is why we wanted to break the 8, but that didn't happen. You remember that when Kufuor left office, he wasn't a very popular president at the time he was leaving office. Don't you remember? Yeah. But today, President Kufuor is one of the most popular presidents that has come in the history of our country. He's very popular today because people have had a chance to reflect over his accomplishments, and he did some marvelous work. That is the same way I believe that once people sit down and reflect over the next 4 years, and especially contrast with what NDC is doing, people will appreciate the work the Nana Akufo-Addo government also did for Ghana. People will appreciate it. And I believe that posterity will be kind to Nana Akufo-Addo and the government of the MPP. I believe posterity will be kind to him. So these are the reasons I believe that we have a good shot at the 2028 election. I believe that we are in a very good position to win this election.
Okay, writer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Are se bebre ena tudwa ense okanse mienu opache se 2028 and before mfane mra because nsem na no oba be wi o kan de sa na tie ena fe so no Cedi na ho ye den na ama dollar no teteba fom sa no eno so kan ho asem ma meni ba bi abedi kan fa. Okay, ma me gya ya hwefo nyina na writer ma me nya ne sei on se de wo kan nsem mienu ena ode agu fom sesia waka Cedi ho asem ena waka aye presidential 2028 election so ho asem but me pese me shase de free 2028 election commenter or pass ye na me wia maba dollar no so because on say yewra Ato Forson our finance minister on so for now no gold board no wa constitute ama say de be ka say Sammy Gyamfi won no ye board chair e wo hono mo ma me wie we no me wia maba Cedi no so na ya kan ho asem Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia NPP as a political party there be omo ye mistake and I na mo say obi a there be o kasa o kan data nanso aya no kasa na refin data now or misuse the word data no who come for so won kire mu yi e was nkasa me nkonya ne party ni history political party history NPP and as Ghana election history no was nkonya so compare NPP ni NDC a NPP ekura bad record when it come to Ghana elections a da bia wo make this statement we na nka me hwese nko bi be correct wo mo say obie ni one ma wa contest for the first time our Ghana election where we need that. I am true. 1992, John Jerry Rawlings contested as the first candidate at the NDC. Or we need. Oh, but so no not forget. and could so send a soldier memo, near soldier memo, but a back can be mamming keep your memo, see a dear and Sako Cromoti, Echo Trabano. Dejo Rollins was the first contest. But I wish the infant 20. It would be fan 20 because Yabakana on one and a Chakuyan Soda. Near soldier memo, 2 fan 20. One contest is the first candidate, near soldier memo to a band of Guye, but I see will be contested election. Yet to a baby man penny. Dejo Rollins are your first candidate. I would gentleman NDC. Oh, we need the first time. Okay. I don't want to lose. Or not the first time, on also called Giant Edema NPP. So, your man second, John Kumku 4 was the first candidate Edema NPP. Or Lucy, Emma Rollins Erini. The second time, no, John Kumku 4 Erini, Editia Prof Mills, the first time. Fine. Second time no John Kumku 4 Erini na otwa 8 years wie no and a Prof Mills Eberini the first time. Fofi Antwata and a Prof Mills etwa nan won se dunya memfa ne kransie. You swear in the then Vice President John Dramani Mahama so onu na 2012 no o me president emfa Ghana a obe acting here na onu ni dim wo anyina. So John Dramani Mahama ebe contested Ghana election as a first timer. I would jina mudima NDC na orini against another Dan Kwaku Ado and walk on the second time. What's that time? So now John Dramani Mahama a president. No, sir. Or your president, I John Evans Atamis dim. So no your president when the dim man when you contested 2024 election. Now ya camera. The law is the law. Said outgoing Chief Justice Ato Forson, the law is the law. And you won't mean disputing this fact. Don't demand Mama Ejinemu, Edema Prof Mills, and we're trying 1.5 years now. But on one contesting as flag bearer, Edema this in the first time, no, or we need election, Editia and another Kwaku Ado and walk on the second time. TNA. So, Ahano. Me try Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni team po dan team say odo ko second time obewin no because e bi CMPP mo pen abra na na dan Kwaku Ado ko second time a olusu ye. So Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni MPP mo nya o madwen say bi o mo di Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ba Ghana ni bia win election first time and the second time no be because MPP a set a record second time candidate olusu ye e na na dan Kwaku Ado.
But then, what do you found free ho? But Matis MP for no a release statement say you know, presidential campaign no, and more be a nebium. But I don't know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It seems say Nikasamuno or a campaign for 2028. Some will be a nebium a crocodile the John, and I can confidently tell you say one more yes sir at the Etiaka in the Japan camp. I'm telling you. Me say some will be a campaign within the political party as MPP no. I crocodile the John. Almost the Sanji shine by so more yenom the attack in the Japan camp. Because almost right now no. Canada Japan so guso I want so born into a war cannon some more. And Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia namfa and said the Dr. Canada Japan enya grounds no anodin. Yemfa we nkobom obi antimi nya campaign but ye ko thank you to in the name of thank you to no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de obetumi aye eno no ye no UK no ene se eba ne sa na honorable Kennedy su ko gina baabi no no so kan semu a adenti na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kama na MPP fo ni bubuafu because the Bawumia kan die or patch say 2028 MPP for san repeat no anya sa no mo de Kennedy ba omo be lusu ana de me che won tiase ahanti it seems say oye campaign the tia honorable Kennedy
penny statement here we reading so obi enu a wako first time as candidate erini enti NPP wa chance tienie MPP wa chance so mbe win 2028 election no why the MPP mu a wako first time a walusu na why no wako second time said the pe no logic no ka obe win Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia so one way or the other direct or indirectly no or ye campaign waka che delegate ne say no by number kwa some election no esi etie etimu ntum fama me na minsan lead MPP ne be win 2028 metwa mu ha enye no kura da kona na dan Kwaku Ado ko second time olusu poto enti won bibia no atesa wo ko second time a obetimi awini and mabojere John Rollins din abo John Dramani Mahama din a NDC mu de almost such a record say first candidate etimi wini so probability say bia Sir John Dramani Mahama ebia wo mo anya constitutional review na wan ko bia mu a no mo di new candidate beba no obetimi asa be wini against Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no high tieni pa because NDC the oma ye bi pen eti mu omfa saa de ne no ho na on keka ne ho keka no samre wo mu hia sundue a wode ko thank you to a eye chewpa na wo so ogusu anka wo pa chewo saa ne ma me nko no indirect wo ye campaign no na wo huru wo mo so support Kennedy Japan no huru wo mo bo
oh yes omo so kasa na manfo MB4 ni bi kasa like omunya campaign no omo so ye
enu nti na ye mu bi ye ka say thank you to the best candidate na was lead a party chairman because right now money leader party chairman Stephen Tim na was lead on to me lead am calling off because a woman Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia lead as a woman advantage against other candidates on person mu ba begina no ma me free no so na me nko Cedi no so na ye nkohwe ade ho eya na eya me ya eya na de me bisam say why na ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia
abusuan say
why na ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia that's my question. And at the end na ye be wie no memo hu de oye Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na wo se chewpa na nipa no bepa o mra bepa na afei no omomoden na onya bibia mu mfanto ho no last year at this time na ababe to the whole world say eba Ghana Cedi a the worst performer against the dollar and other currencies enya me na meka onko per record no hwe minim so on dey use data and onim data and this year the same time no Bloomberg is the aba say currency performing well pa no Ghana currency starting from April Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia can say bebre me ba ya no gold no ye de ababa ho be say gold reserve ya ababa ho be say 30% any ade so de wo ka de akosie nyina ne say na dwuma oye enti ana amanne Ghana Cedi no ekoyi me pese me bisa Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia one question pe omo ba 2017 no omo ba no omo se eniema koyi pa wo bebo adwuma pa a wo just stage anu oka so that time no eye adwuma NDC boy 2016 no and be ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia be 2017 ma na eniema ekoyi de ma omo first time na that's my question
eni asem o da bi say no de omo se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nti enya ndisi na yeye
ai wo ye de mo ye na makai nkrofo bi wonu omo nyina be kodwom mo akotontoma adekro po no mo twam na we afapofa ono ko obeka ka chese ne de ne papa che wo de ebi na wo ye ebi na mo ye no Ghana Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na trase 8 years oba was so wache dollar and to prison the safari ama IGP all of a sudden dollar be fan 4 cedis no akoya kodu 17 and now defending wo be keye mire bi ma mi bi ko bi sa no say satama wo ba no na ye 4 no say fundamentals na ye weak yi and until the exchange rate as supposed this government here for now wo ba ye na satam na dollar na kodu 12 no order so gina de ogina and so ye bi say fundamentals na ye weak na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia wanya wantimi amanyansa answer bia ebi na ne wuyi hwe de ekoso eni akwada ketwa a yam friend economic wizard o tie Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ne yire ma yehu se NMPP se oye economic wizard obi oye economic wizard brofo de won kan nyina nse wa bi mu wa wadire mu a chese sikasam eprokro tene pampan ebe 5 at the course 17 and na English Professor Jena na unse ono so no economic management team no na head oye chairman ono English professor onye economics in the dollar and the aba me no ka say 12 English professor o ama economic wizard no at the course 17 Sammy Gyamfi nya economic wizard yera Ato Forson nya economic wizard but wo motimi am manage through gold board ama enei no wo motimi am Cedi na nyanya agina so why na ye MPP na beifo be kura na wote wo mo so antimo de mo mpa de pay enei no meni wo ekasai se wate se yesi ye betete lorry fare so ah ye bom paye se benya abamu because me nkai the last time Ghana ha e beto dwa se ye te lorry fare so 15% me nkai obi wo sa data no betimi dia man but me de me nkai ye bom paye se bebamu ebemu a the depreciation of another appreciation of this city no enu na ema na bemu ene onim se kofo gallon anwa no se de no omusi ton no ene eso tia ma abafom a ye rese ebe trend na akosa niema wudo ni nyina ene omo nte so ni titru cement ene da ho niema no ebe kofom enti wo ye former vice president and ye for economic wizard uja dollar no hono mo ye mfa nse 14 na ne obi di aba 12 e de na wo so fra pa wo ye won kasa kura mfa wo ye din ko tro ne say sesabe okwasia kura kana no tuma ebu nse nyansafo don't make any comment about that dollar. Don't pass any comment. Focus on your thank you to.
Also be a chemist. And your economic wizard. And also China. What about vice president?
I am Mukasaria na wamunya abotre se tie no feedback na eba no.
Abusua say
omu kasaria omunya abotre tie feedback na ya na eba wo speech omu de to no. Dr. Alhaji Manumbo.
Omu page say omu kasaria omu tie de Ghana for so ka.
Most especially same way or the other way, we read the comment now. Uko read your rebel. There are some MPP supporters are doing the Womutima, almost say Papa Janya Uye. We say Ugu Mufimo. Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ya Cedi, a trone Nadano, yet the Abonu Sacramento, I want to rebisi, I want to tag.
And come in, Dr. Bawumia. And come here, D. Sanya Maniama say, Minshalan Kasanfa.
And found $1 num because a nay Petronatia, my Petra no so much say 80 cities I say, says a woman say 50 as I say.
Is it cement no Monte?
Cement in here, and mean him Sanche, Ebeco, and Timuhan, a dinner will be Casadia found. It's a woman say war about Papa. And Bibia Kosubia the writer, and I'm no Casemi Crami voters ID card.
Ghana for Munyabu.
No, for the past 5 months, and after 5 months, me Crami voters card baby Amenembia because I don't trust the electoral commission. Ebia no bet me or that emergency election or some sat to about the TMPP. Yeah,
oh, starting now, Madriamao.
And you're more
yes, I'm now okay.
Me say. For the past 5 months, here, Dika John Draman, Mama, me copy am electoral, me voters ID card in
What
because I don't trust the electoral commission. Obetimi organize emergency presidential post and answer elections. It was a baby time ne drubian to Bruno, me to abasa the TMPP.
I don't mind it.
Anya she asumdiaba. Anya she dollar neighbor from TS partisan yama baba.
Na some dollar ni yenri.
Ya ni dollar, but se dollar ne kosra. Eya Ghana phone nipa bone sam ne adwon bone wietimu tie wa sofa won mo bie companies ye elders ni dikness sa won mo dwom ton niema ya $2 no mu nne on beto mo niema mu nne but you reduce $2 no pe no wo twan wotene to so won kun so kan bible wotene to so twan ya want so da o ka cha ka sa me de dada ne kofa niema ne ba enti me twan se besan ma kofa mofro eya baye ni abro sanye sa kenen kam ne nkwaso obi ka kire obi sbo Ghana hanom se wonte niema so because nyamia da roma niema e ba fom o te so be boye nyina ene sa ne hwehwe
ba se na kan na dwarifo so se to mase
sasai
because dollar ye so start is at t menye sure say 2 months ko aduru
mete wase
obi ko fa ne niema ne nsan e
munnim krom hanom sa time na niema boa ye de no me wu me maritness bi ogina wo say no fa niema ana otoye odan no no yiska ba odan no ba ma me se da bi o me mfa ma ya fra me se ya tum sesi a ogina ho na a woto niema na wo se wo tuaka wo betua ka ma me se no ya fra me se ya tum sometime na $1 no 1 minute bia na ekọ 1 minute bia and anytime bia be ko so bia dwomfo to omo niema but that then ne de eba from na won tete so eye bayi enti Dr. Alhaji Bawumia efutu keka me de be ma on MPP and most especially his advisors omuntu papa no for he shouldn't comment anything about this city and ko onye din na sanempa ya wo bo no bam na nka nyame ye na don Cedi minim se Nyankopon so wongu nipa ni maseda no na nka $1 na ekosura na nka waba be kasa for now onye din
okay yenyina we so na yentie nsama eno achi Ato Forson area tudwamra finance minister amanfo se obadwuma quick one yenhwemrai.
Distinguished members of the board, I'm pleased to observe that the gold board has already begun to fulfill its objective and has contributed immensely to the recent stability of Ghana Cedi through the gold reserve accumulation and gold buying accumulation. As at May 13th, 2025, the Ghana Cedi has solidified its position as the standout performer among global currencies, achieving a remarkable 16.7% appreciation against the US dollar year to date. 16.7%. This marks a significant reversal from the 13.4% depreciation observed in the same period in 2024. So 2024, from January to March 13, the currency depreciated by 13.4%. Today, we are seeing a reversal, 16.7% at the same period. The activities of the Ghana Gold Board stands to further strengthen the performance of the Ghana Cedi. In fact, it would change how both the Ghana Cedi and Ghana's foreign exchange accumulation will behave in the future for the first time. This paradigm shift will challenge traditional models reliant on old patterns, potentially leading to inaccurate projections and missing the true potential of our beloved Ghana Cedi. And I have seen a number of models that suggest that the city will not be able to sustain it. But I want to say that these models excludes the potential of the Gold Board. And if you are to factor the Gold Board in, those models will not stand. Together, let us help to propel His Excellency the President's ongoing reset of Ghana's economy and our effort to deliver economic prosperity for all Ghanaians. I thank you for this opportunity and want to use this opportunity to once again congratulate such a formidable board. Thank you very much.
Ato Forson. In fact, Ato is Forson.
Yeah.
Na $100 no. Ejuma obwa. For now no ye mo bia hu na Sammy Gyamfi ye acting. No ye acting. Na enya nwie payo. Say Gold Board ne chairman. But for now there o ye Gold Board no. Jom trani. Prekope a emrem no onye acting bi mu. Eno na ye ra Ato Forson. Eboa ya wo mpa ho ntoma ye hu adwuma no a wo de tu dwa no na o kirem ekwan ya na se adwuma emretia wei wo mo appointee no se o me acting no woni ne mpanyimfo wo mutirim bobel we na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia beka se what a solid team adwuma wo mabọ amenne Cedi no enya nya edi egina so
na se ensema na ye ka se because of Sammy Gyamfi Gold Board men kan se otiye enna aboama dollar no ese eni ama fasa no enu ti na dondoma ni ma mpam Sammy Gyamfi
no kre so we
go na manfo ka se nka o nsake Sammy Gyamfi
dabi on se me metina kan so pam de mo mpam no ba na nka me prefer se bia nko mbetwe na so se bia salary bia ya te de afiri mu ba dondoma ni ma nso ni ndie mu na otena se no se bi obi nton na akọ be de kwa wo
e bia oyi Sammy Gyamfi firi ho a asamasi
won hu ni akora ne baaye ebretia wa mu no wotimi aboa enemi nu nyina ya dansifo Gold Board yi baaye wo machi wei na no India 46 omo ya smuggle edi gold hu dwa atwefam edi ko ni nyina ka ho na koditia wo man no enti enei won mo ba betuatua gold ni nyina no befa ho na o ma hwe na o ma di hu dwuma na aboa mo man na nya sika wo sie nya na etimi aboa yen sabi ene wo baaye waboa Cedi Ato Forson ke wonu aka kumye jina kokwe nanum enyam na meka o se adwumaden a wo mo abo ana nei amesidi no akosa nti sabi wo ba a wo te se na wo ye adwuma sei no akoya mfom so kakra bia owure be fidie obi aye nyina ena ne ka se ye enipa bi ye ungrateful no eto da anya na ye wure fit nipa no papa wa yode amaye no mo se bone kakra bi be fam ne agina bone no so ba jondoma ma ma akira me ehun se Sammy Gyamfi se we nu kra ankoyia wa ye niema bi ade ama ono ne political party na nebi aka Ghana enti wonna mfonso ba ko pa wa ye no emfa ntwena so in fact Ato ebo adwuma and make a kire wo say baby Cedi na koduru no se wo ntumi memma fie emma fom bie mu mpa o maintain ye hina se wo be sustain na ebe gina brane eboa pa ma adwadifo hu wo mu dwa wo mu die eboa ma Ghana fo hu niema wo mu ye na ene ehwiri kosei wachina ekosei echina eba se na dada emo akra ni titu ahyenkafo on se eba aban etwa mu dada no yetimi petrol so 1% 1% 1 emo akra enti wo mu modern no mu sustain na Cedi ne stabilize na nyina ne naso na I'm telling you say if say Ato Forson ekosoa no ye saa niema we a ono no obedin dia ma no ho wonse ne ebi no ebo Sam George etiri so omo bo no so bo se okasa ya se data boarding ene wa benya akwanya no onti data so ama indeed ono so aba abonta ba beka se wo mu guso omo ye ntoto ya data ne beba fom se oya nyame no oye dia ma me wan kasa political ambition de wanim no na wo tretremu o mo ankasa wo bai wa hiem amani pen say yes obey finance minister no ne pen so na ye say ne pen so na ye tie na say ne pen so president adenti na honko na honkoto
Ato Forson so obo adwuma
oh yeah
so no so aso nkasa wo
dabi enya bible akenkan dabi ena enya atade fitaase ti na meka che no nipa bonefo ne taase white okay ose white na no de deceive nkrofo eti wo beko fie no otai kura bible wo mo dress ya wo tai kura bible efie wo mo tai gospel kura pa ye fense nyamenyom eti opie so wo tai attacking pa wa attacking in na the bible sen motom no ase white opie na no kasa bia no akotu se nipa ntemofo nyina hu ne se oye demigod o mo so no but wo de shatter bim nation na wo bo watutu agusu na akwa ne hu so nipa boni and wo mu di boni wo suma se hwe attach ayi oforiata ansa no be ready budget bia quotation be 1000 no de agu wo ba wo che bofo a wo ba no address fita but hwe ne course wo na memum
but then uni bibi un say MBB for ne say good for oil Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de buy no eno na ama memfa ne say dollar no eso tete sa no eno ne plan a NDC tena ase e de form is a good board
ensunsu ya dantamo sa good for oil no any good board no ensunsu ya demu no ye kan ye nwie ne aso pa enti hemi won wase obi je say economic wizard Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne MPP for e this argument we beto pon no so ni nyina di ni say but obi e wo ba bi onam good for oil good board I say cocoa board good board nti say cocoa board said the cocoa wudwadi ayedi ni wagana hanyina no go cocoa board ne si wo mo na so wo mo no mo ye ho ntotoye ade price ba emi hu se we na ko no cocoa board wo mo ne si wo mo no so sana good board ne etie but Sammy Gyamfi anase Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia good for oil no ya di sika cocoa na ekwaji agudie abra yen sesa no no ene de ba
so me ka say ye sika cocoa ne tu a ne de akwaje fan wo
fo agudie afam mo asabay ne de aba ba went sa we ye institute say wo modern won hwe se ne be ya good hu dwa bia ye di ni Ghana ha bia no e be ko yie
nti we ne ye se matuma gudie waba beto o ma me dollars na me nso so ma ba beto fan wo no nti ye hwe de ne bo de
sa na tie enti nso ye dantamo
nti we no kwa no gold no meton a metimi kwa de bia to fan wo no asa ma nyamfa so
akwai so raw material sa de ye to cocoa na ne de ko abrochire na abrofo na ko dan no mo de aye chocolate no mo de ye wei no mo de wei no ma saba no ma beton de amayen abra ye hunya fancy factory ye ne ye de ye bie no sa na tie sa na gold board
ne se we de ko de se eniema ko se ya Sammy Gyamfi betimi lead ya ma bedu time bi no yankasa ye betimi ye go ne ye be nane so ha
I'm telling you and minim sense she egu kwa ma abai ne guso awoyo enti se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kura be gina no ka se abai ne mfa policy bia ngu kwa mu a e wo se osilitira sese nanim gu ase because abai mfa policy ngu kwa mu mpo na dollar na fi 17 abedu 12 na ne odin she egu kwa mu bia se ne $1 1 Ghana cedis enti mesre unni bibi hunim dia ye nyina ye nkɔ kenkan se de nyina ye guso a yesu ade ne yensu anwie enti oba betena na bia wakasa no ayemfom so obi a ohwe wo no nim chewo doesn't mean say what ade no wasu awie no we are all still learning MPP for nsua se wo mo be kankan na de eye gudu no wo mo nka ne enyanso wo mo nka ebe nsa ne me ehu se wo ye fair memfa political affiliation tino obi ye adwuma sokra na still wo bu na bam no ene ya dollar ya kan ba fam on say wo kodwa so na se ne ma ba fam a yes cement ye teso se sia se wo kona wo kokota ye be bisa so ye ndisi nya na so ye mbibini se ye session fonte asenti ade so 15% no o fa ye the party card na be fo ana e Ghana ni bia na benefit e je ne mo mpa se ne ma be ko ye dia mai anytime be opposition party be obi anya MPP nkwa opposition party be obi a bompa se the government no e be faili no nya advantage e dia capture e dia be wuli o man but onye nsa man nkwa ni mu da
yen free ho but then yen you went free ho I think Malik Basentali and afi no honorable Muntaka Mubarak and afi no opare ansamo omo nyina kobenkrom and afi no IGP say wo mo fa Ghanaian youth over 10,000 me fanisa over 10,000 na afi omo train wo mo na omo do omo wura police adwuma no quick man ye nwura hoy
a good idea sa youth employment agency no wadwuma ani and say here community police a wo so adwuma no boa pa o ye won ne mankitinkiti bia enya posifoɔ na wɔsɔ ya ɔmo so yɔ no ɔmo de boa ɔmo hɔ no mo as a community nursing ura hospital ɔmo so ɔmo nneɛma ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo de boa doctors ne nurses ankasa na ɔmo hɔ no mo no na aboa ma adwuma na yɛfo and advice am de be manie sɛdeɛ basentale aka no we was apply enti nya NDC card ne yɛde kɔgye ɛna nya MPP card ne yɛde kɔgye ɛyɛ Ghana card apply be mu a wo Ghana card na abɛtro nya nkɔkɔ sɛ party card ne yɛtro ɛno na yɛ me de ɔmo mfa wɔn yɛ genuine people a ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo adwon so ɔmo bɛyɛ adwuma na ɔmo employ wɔn message this time no wɔn ko training this nkrɔfo no ɔmo hu wɔn adwuma ɔmo hu wɔn adwuma afɛn nkɔba sɛ community police wɔgye driver car key community police eche driver no ɔmo hu wɔn adwuma wɔn asadeɛ wɔn responsibilities ya wɔn kɔyɛ no kwam anaya community no na aboa no ɔmo wɔn ho
but a good news
oh the brighter emeburu ne adwuma nye unemployment yi kɔsoro sebie to Maria University metifie nya adwuma nye na ne yɛ community police na boso me yɛbɛma me tazia the brighter enye nsense metrans na dem sabɛhyɛ dem rufam because ɔmo ne wɔn awia nya adwuma kora ɔmo yɛ no boso me bi nya tazia no eti sɛ nyame yi wadom na bɛnya tazia bi na de beso so ho so a ɛyɛ good sa community police we mesre baabi te sɛ KMA and other cities no ɔmo capitalize this opportunity na sa community police no beba no ɔmo maybe na advantage positions obi odi nwura beto obia no wo de to wa fan 50 Ghana cedis ye je hwa ana ye do court unim de beboa first sa wo ye sa de na wo create employment aside that no wo sa create generate sika wo de betua wo ma wa employ wo na enti one way or the other no sa employment na wa create no one who say generate sika through your employment no na sa de try your employee ka masa ebe me fin so ate ye got testimony choki ne so ate enti mesre KMA AMA and all the cities no omo capitalize no omo use this opportunity as a bite no omo fan create employment no omo me youth na omo nya adwuma nya na omo ne na bankyere no sabe omo nya bibi na ebuo kura mra wo mu no omo say yes and by doing so no you to be an employee be so employee 1000 anya hwe no emu 8000 do abato mbeto abade ma I'm telling you so employee 1000 so omunye sa adwuma we ma wa anya hwe no emu 8000 beto abade ma into one way or the other no wo sa boa wo political party no yempe NPP peso musumi nsia bosome nkono akatua mai yetu abai na napkofo 9 months o makatua mai no yempe bi samunim sasa na mba ya munyai yempe samunu bi ne nipa ne nya adwuma ne ehun se onya adwuma enne wo be setare se community police na bosome nkono bosome num na katua mai ya wan ne behunu mobo no maniska ebe habi enti mesre ti na metre o mo kwan betimi afa sokra generative card ya ti o mo kan na bibia anya wano ne buo emre youtube
ye beba aban na baso
oh yeah
otimi chesa adwuma we mankwada na emabunu na I think say a good move.
A good move. Abane ya. Ya mo mabaso. Ya friend say Malik Basintalinum. Any a Opari George num. A Muberek Muntakanom. Any police in Penyumphone and then. Ya mo mabaso. Womus name de me. Hear me. I may say repeat him. I ya some no. Momon Feniagro.
Yemba no. And say we a kokofu. Or say I will contest for General Secretary. And Kokofu, I think Sena or a former MP, Ewo Bantima. Yeah, I think so.
Oba Santa region so environment no na or ya penipa oda ano. Ma menyina we so.
O say obe o pese okotu Justin Kodia.
Ma menyina we so. Aya futuo kese. Di brata, onwu adwuma fanka mo akohene, wonu nyamfo. Ane owura Zuba o mo sha say na santemantem. Same people na ho. No mo enye nyansafo. Enyi nipa adwe ni nyansa da wo mutima o mote ho na Santa region MPP NDC no ma chem 50-50
am sure say
me say adwuma franka mo akohene ene kinzuba ebo no MPP enye nyansafo ene enimdifo o ma adwe da wo mutim no mo antimi sa ankrofo we ante anyina wa Asante mantema o be wan se 2028 election na NDC no ma chem 50-50 wa Santa region
ebe sa
oh aya possible
Asante region
ene Omo yeyi wo mo free dwom kwa no ho no wo mo ankasa kra bozu baba so no kra omo ebozu baba so no kra aye amako yin kra de nkrofo bi de ndin ayanwom ma me ba ko was one day we NDC nipa MPP nipa but amwako hina ma say won hu ne onye no ho tio
na say Frank amwako hine ene Kinzuba twe MPP fo no ekwa NDC
and enye so se kakase floating voters NPP ankasa mu no mo twe nipa de ba enti wo hia nipa nyansa da wo mutim enipa o maye committed so mo de no kre ene me say be ye adwuma de abo MPP as a political party enye sa wo mo tiata wo wa adwen bia NDC afa o mo nim say ye ba Asante regional me fan se Kumasi constituency se na wo Kumasi ni nyina no e very difficult so wo betimi akapcha se bantima wo beje mensia south mensia north eye soame ene yade enti wo ma sha se di fire kire ho Asante achem konongo oboase area ho ene eye tepa ho and these are the areas someone hweya kakra no mo jiba and o me fa ne tra
na Franka Mwako ne kwa de uhuna umpena asem kwa be pena asem
I'm telling you what ya na Franka Mwako no betia nse so akogina wo mampon constituency no win election e wo hono mo
say oye menka na say ma sorry penia na ma sorry ba
oh okay
I think so elder e Pentecost
I elder pa on say Pentecost mu de tete anyansafo e ho no free and na osako school ye school papa osako say to senior high school anyansafo nko na eko wadwene adwuma wuntimi nko obi a wo free school ma ba bia tun sa adwene ye adwuma ye abrempon ye ade sie
oti de ho na metinti na mempe
nka se ho na atia me se ye ne ye koye ukotena won nche se wukobi ye ne ye koye ya adwene mu da ho pa enti amwako ne ne ma wo ye ne nyina ya abrempon ne oma ti wo pu obi obetimi na begina media to be frank with you Henry Kokofu me support no I'm telling you me support Henry Kokofu
adwuma Justin Kodie
forget Justin Kodie the medical guy say me ne kwa nka me ha no contest dem because of contesting ne wachina na de chie obelu support oh wo ha me say the current executive for MPP no omo betimi awi ni enu 30% omo mbe contest on be win enu 30% wo ha obehu ko chairman ko secretary ho de nye
o Stephen Ntime shira no
mesra no da bia maka se me da me MPP ni a chairmanship position ne de me ntoma wontumi
but yetete ha so na chama wontumi akọ wini o
emfa
abusua
emfa wontumi style of politics no emfa
me chese yetete ha na
eno de obetimi awini o MPP mu de obewini ne simple na abronya pa ya party chairman wo no eti wontumi ko regional chairman na enye news obewini ne simple but eti bi abronya say ho bu no na represent wo mo na wontumi ko wini national chairman news ana media executive position ne de Kokofu de me support no pa enti MPP nipa bi say unless amasa akwati obi foforo na me de no compare Kokofu na me say bia ono nso ye good che Kokofu for now me de Kokofu na mate say de working and me support no a good decision ebebo because NPP here nipa ombekwa Asante mantem a ombetimi a unite party no akeka niam bom na nkonye wo mo di wo matam sa ha de oba t-shirt nko na nya wo mo no na potimi di matam sei muntimi nka hwe fanche no na obi ko EMC no onya kan ni dia obuafu say insult diditia Asantefo ya ka chensa mo de mu nya ye t-shirt de na nya atem didie enti Kokofu me support no pa onyere no ho na onya fine for now no de on na nidi abasa de waka no obi fufuro bi abada mfi so ye good church Kokofu a meka
yem fancy ye ko ebeso ababiem ahe brighter media akrai fo nyina